welcome back, guys. We are on page 49, which is lesson 23, and we're starting with clocks. Now we are onto a new set of minutes in our clock. We are moving on to the 45. So what I want to talk about real quick is, now when our minute hand is pointing to the 12, right, we say 0, 0. We say o'clock or 0, 0, right? Let me put this up here for us. We know that our minute is 0, 0 when it's up here, okay? When it gets to this 3, well, we talked about this. Let's talk about when it gets to the 6, we've said that that means 30, right? We know that. Just a second, let me get this nice and small for us. Right, so when the minute hand is pointing to the 6, we know it's going to end with a 30. When the minute hand is pointing to the 12, we know it's going to end with a 0, 0. Now, there's two other numbers that are kind of ones that we just need to memorize, okay? And that is when it is pointing to the 3 or the 9. Okay, so when it's pointing to the 3, it is 15 minutes. Our minute is 15. Sometimes we say quarter past or a quarter till, but it means 15. And when it's pointing to our 9, it means 45. Okay? And the reason it means these numbers is because we're counting by fives, right? This is why we've been practicing counting by fives. So those are the ones we need to know, because when we count by fives, right, we go from, here's our bigger clock for us to look at. When we start right here and we move to the 1, that's 5 minutes. See these little notches in here, right? This is 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay? That's why this has been 5 minutes. And when we go to here, this has been 10 minutes. And this one is 15. That's how we get the 15. Okay? And 20. And 25. And 30. Recognize the 30, right? We've been practicing the 30. Although that's an ugly 3. Okay, and then we got 35 here. And we have 40 here. 45 here. 45, 50, 55. Now, you're right that when we get here, it's 60, but we write that as 0, 0. We write that as o'clock, right? 0, 0. But each of these notches in here, so 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and when we, oh, I wrote the wrong one. Hold on. This should say 55 right here. Even teachers make mistakes when we label things. There we go. There's our 55. Okay, so 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. And then we get here, it's 60. And we don't write 60, we write 0, 0 because the hour switches again, okay? But the ones we need to memorize are this one, our o'clock, our 15, our 30, and our 45. Those are the ones that we need to just have super quick, okay? It'll help us with the other ones. So it's kind of like how we memorize our doubles, you know? We memorize adding our hundreds and our doubles. There's certain ones we just need to kind of get down. All right, so if the minute hand, which is the one that goes all the way up, if the minute hand is touching the 3 like that, then our minute is 15, right? If our minute hand is touching the 9, then we write 45 for our minutes. Now what we need to remember is our hour hand is the short one, right? And it'll look, so like this is our hour hand. It'll look like it's almost to that 12, but it's not there yet. Okay, it has to get all the way to the 12 in order to be 12. Until then, it's still 11. Okay, So if we're looking over here at this one and we look at our hour hand right here, it's not to the 7 yet. It's still in between the 6 and the 7, okay? And that can be a little confusing sometimes, but it's still in between, so it's still 6, okay? And our minute hand, which is the long one, is pointing to the 9, right? And when it points to the 9, it means 40, whoops, 40, I am messing up on my arrows here. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. It means 40. Oh, I see what's happening here. It means 45. Okay, so it's 6:45. So let's try that again. I know this is a lot of information, okay? Let's try it again. We're here. Our hour hand isn't to the 1 yet, so it's still between the 12 and the 1. So it's 12. Was it nice 2? Went away. It was 12. And then our minute hand, which is the one that touches, our minute hand is touching the 9. That means it's 45. Okay. So we're looking at our hour hand. It's almost to that 3, almost. Not there yet though, so it's still 2. And our minute hand is touching this 9, so that means it's 45, so 2:45. Okay, okay, we're over here, and our hour hand, yep, it touched that 10, and it's a little bit further, so we're going to say 10. And our minute hand is touching the 3. Remember, when it's touching the 3, we say 15. All right? I know that this is new. I want you to try to do that next row and the next row all by yourself and see how you guys do. Okay? Come back when you're all done. All right, I did this row for you. Go ahead and look and see if these are the answers you got. If these aren't the answers you got, we want to make sure you ask for some help. And if they are, go ahead and do this lower row by yourself. If you're already done with it, great. Then we're going to go ahead and move on. If you're not done, push pause and go ahead and do it. Now down here, we're just practicing our addition some more, okay? And once again, I'm going to tell us, this time we are only going to do the bottom row. Okay, so to do the bottom row, remember to start with your ones column, carry. So let's talk about that. That means, right, we're going to add 5 plus 7. Well, I know 5 plus 5 is 10, and 7 is just 2 more. So that's 12, and we're going to carry our 1. And then we're going to add our tens column. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so go ahead and do this row, and then I'll meet you on the next page. All right, if you're still with me, we're on page 50, and up here at the top, we're just practicing some subtraction. I'm hoping that these purple squares go pretty quick for you, that we've done enough subtraction now that this is pretty quick. If you need to use a ruler, you can use a ruler, but hopefully these are getting a little quicker for you. So push pause and just do these real quick, and then come on back. Now, if you're back with us, all the purple squares are done. Yes, you have to do all the purple squares today. And then down here, we're just going to do the second row of teal. This color is teal, so you might say green. And it's still subtraction. And we're going to start by subtracting the ones column. So 6, take away 1, you have 5. Then subtract the tens column. 4, take away 4, 0. And then subtract the hundreds column. 8, take away 5, and you get 3. All right, so go ahead and finish this row and push pause, finish this row, and come back to me when you're done. All right, if you are back with us, now we're down here and we are doing the compare. So is it equal or not equal to? So what you're going to do is you're going to count up your tally marks, and Then you're going to look at the number next to it and you're going to decide, do these tally marks match this or not match it? So let's count. Remember, when it's a cross, it's a 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then one more, 26. Is this number 26? It is. So we're just going to write an equal sign. Okay? Now let's look at the next one. 5, 10, 15, one more is 16. Is this number 16? No. So we're going to write an equal sign and then cross it off like that. Not equal. Okay, let's try next one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. Is this number 22? Yep. So we're going to write an equal sign. Maybe. All right. Then right here we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this number 8? Yep. So we're going to write an equal sign. And then down here, 5, 10, 11, 12. Is this number 12? Yep. All right, go ahead and do this one by yourself and meet me back here for our story problems. All right, if you are back with us, you're ready for story problems? All right. Becky had 48 blocks in her box. So she has a box and it has blocks in it, okay? And Lori had 24 in her box. How many blocks do they have all together? So we know we're going to use the number 48. We're going to use the number 24. And the word all together means addition. All right? So you're going to add these two numbers together right here and see what you come up with. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm not doing it for you. You got this. All right. Down here, Sam has 56 pennies in his bank, and his father gave him 18 more to put in his bank. How many pennies does Sam have all together? Those are those words. So 56 plus 18. Go ahead and do that one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.